read this funny speech called Into the Unknown. Once upon a time, this machine will steal our jobs. What are we going to do? From now on, people are just going to be lazy. And this thing will make it easy to spread propaganda. With the advance of this new technology, it draws so much of concerns and panic amongst the people. Can you make a guess, guys? What machine we're talking about? And what's this technology? Not AI. This was the printing machine in the 15th century, and this was the first trigger of the wave of globalization. And then came the tractors in the late 1800s, the farmers. The oxes that we've been using have been working just fine. We don't need change. We don't need no tractors. The yuppie salesman. But sir, with all due respect, what usually takes you days or maybe a couple of weeks to plow and sow the seeds with this machine, it'll be just a couple of hours. And maybe some of you remember the 1990s where we were first introduced to the smartphone, which did not make us feel very smart, doesn't it? Yeah? The year was 2009. I moved from Singapore to Norway for love. In 2013, I soon realized that there are no jobs for me in Norway, at least not the kind that matches my skills. Back in Singapore, I published 10 research policy papers. I held leadership positions for 10 years. I worked very closely with members of parliament and with my MBA. All of that is just worthless for me in Norway. I became jobless for quite a while. I lost my self identity and I became very depressed. One day, I saw an ad for a volunteer position as a marketing person in the Professional Women's Network. And this is a non-profit organization that helps migrant women like me build networks and find jobs. So I thought, if I'm not going to be getting paid for my skills, why not contribute my skills for a good cause? So the task of this marketing position, two things. One, to publish online newsletters. Two, to manage the Facebook page. And oh my God, boy, did I have my work cut out for me because I have no clue what is social media marketing. Back when I was doing my MBA, there was no such thing as social media marketing. So I had to learn content creation one-on-one. Remember, I am a researcher, and for us, content means data analysis, statistics, and a solid paper. But I was surprised to see a post could be a nice t-shirt with a good slogan. That's content. And then there's Kim Kardashian who says, I need to create content. But her definition of content is lots and lots of pictures of her in skimpy clothes. Looking back, it was hard. Those times were really hard. I put in a lot of hours every day to learn. And social media is forever evolving. Each time I felt like I'm caught up, I'm all caught up, the bar moved. And then there's the MailChimp. Yeah, chimp for chimpanzee. Anyone familiar with the MailChimp app? Yeah? This was me every day in front of the computer. You monkey, why don't you do what I tell you to do? Fast track to 2026. There's no monkey to be fighting with. But this time round, I'm dealing with AI agents for my business. And yet again, I feel like I'm entering into the unknown, a whole new world, a whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. And that new fantastic point of view came from my AI coach, Kane Minkus, who says, We're living in such exciting times right now. How fortunate we are to be in this AI world. Those AI agents are going to help you to do your work while you sleep soundly at night. And I thought, whoa, I could get used to that. Yeah. I don't know about you, but for me, this concept of a lived in domestic helper is not for me because I treasure my privacy too much. But a robot who cooks and cleans, hey, I could get used to that. Right, ladies? And a few good men. But the best AI quote that I've heard so far is by Zach Cass, former OpenAI frontman. And he says, the AI advantage is not speed. The AI advantage is about love. The world is very divisive right now. There's so much of anger and noise out there. What if, what if AI is the answer to pull humanity together? With AI freeing us time, perhaps we could be more present with our family members. Or we could be watching Netflix with our spouses with no guilt. Because, hey, the work is being taken care of. Yeah. Or perhaps AI would free up some space, create space for us to have more meaningful, deep conversations to heal conflicts. And how about more me time? They say people who spend a lot of time in nature, um, or they who love themselves, tend to show up differently for others. But guys, having said all of that, I get it. This AI thing, it's scary. It is overwhelming. And especially if it means that it could make us redundant at work. But remember, AI is not our first rodeo. As a collective human race, we have gone through wave after wave of technological revolution. And we have not only survived, we rose, we evolved. So perhaps AI is not the unknown. Perhaps AI is just the next chapter to our story. I like to leave you with this poem. There is freedom waiting for you up on the breeze over the skies. But what if I fail? But oh my darling, what if you fly? Thank you.